when I first saw this shit, like, on my feed, I'm like, bro, okay, yeah, it's cool. Scarlett Johansson, Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, my favorite franchise in the world. It's gonna be rated R. Am I finally going to see what I have desired most of my life? Seeing gore, unnecessary gore. People call me insane. People thought I was a murderer in the making. Bro, this is what I've been wanting for like my whole life. Seeing people dying from dinosaurs until I realized it was fake. Am I never gonna get this? Which is why I decided, you know what? F that. I'm gonna make it myself. Yeah, that's what we're doing today. Now, when it comes to animating or something, it all starts with a chain of sequence. There's storyboarding, sketching, drawing, perfection, contemplating, and the final result. And I'm just a stupid amateur kid thinking that I could just do this without starting, you know, with the whole chain. And honestly, you're kind of right. The one thing that I don't tend to do is storyboarding. And apparently it is a very terrible thing to not do when it comes to animating something from scratch, but I'm not a normal person. I do whatever the I want. I'm a person who learns through his mistakes. Whatever I do is already gonna be you know what, maybe I should start storyboarding. So you haven't seen already, this right here is one, and if not one of the most disturbing pieces inside of the Jurassic novel, which would be 3 compy dinos eating a baby alive. Did I really have to choose this one out of everything I could have done?
Man, you watch too many of them Japanese cartoons.
While I can't really show this on YouTube, I'll try my best to not only animate this for the first time, but also be willing to go as far as to composing this video into After Effects. Is it composing, compositing, compose? I don't know, it's one of the 3, but that'll be later on in the video. The only art style that I really do know and how to draw is basically the Scott Pilgrim art style, and that is actually one of my favorite styles that I have been working on. But you know, I just decided to do, hey, fuck it, this is my first time ever doing this, so I decided to use that one. But for the sequence, I decided to draw where the dude would be running towards the hallway, running towards the cries of the baby monitor, like, you know, the little baby thing that most people would have when they have them sleeping and they would just be watching TV. I tried. And so he will be running towards the room, and then as soon as he opens the door, boom, Compy's just eating the fat of the baby. You know, just me explaining this is actually giving me an aneurysm, and I'm going to have to lay down for a whole second, so would you please excuse me while... Buddy, listen.
Okay,
what do you think about me animating dinosaurs eating a baby alive?
You said what now?
Initial reaction, what do you think?
Yes.
All right, you heard it, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, you said it. And so going on with day 2, I actually have started drawing, or not drawing, but like animating the whole beginning parts. Like I said, I keep forgetting to do recording the parts where I have been. Bitch, I hope the fuck you do. I'm sorry for like the lack of drawing or animation skills that I don't have, but just knowing that in a way how I could try to make this my own is that I would probably just add like a bunch of goofy stuff in it. Come on, I'm an amateur kid. I don't know what the frick I'm doing. I'm over here having fun with just learning how to animate in general. As funny and goofy as I can, that's when I started. Animation was actually going really well. You know, the drawing of the many layers to trying to figure out how I want to draw this dude. And for some reason, I ended up making the dude look like me. Well, somewhat. See, because before I used to even have this like profile picture of like me as a Spider-Man, I used to have this one, and this one is actually like a Scott Pilgrim terrible drawn figure of myself, but with unrealistic traits like red eyes, red hair, and stuff like that, but whatever. And so with that type of image, I decided to use that as a reference for this character itself. And then with that, I just decided to give this dude with like a black sweater, a flashlight, and even some like bandages on his hands to look like he's been through some stuff, and basically just trying to figure it all together. You know, like, you know, we just piecing it together, all right? I'm an amateur. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but you know what? As long as I'm having fun, that's all that matters. And so with the amount of progress I have been doing, I'd say it's been pretty good. You know, definitely taking a long ass time, but you know, it is what it is. You know, you can't rush art. Literally, I tried. It looks terrible when I do. So by looking at this very good timestamp or grid, I don't know. And so out of these things, I'd say I have completed like about 4 out of 6 or 7 things done. You know, almost done. But once I do, guarantee, I really do hope it looks good. But if not, this video is a flop, I guess. But it'll show the experience, I suppose. And so moving on, we're gonna go to compositing. This is a field that I have no type of idea what I'm going. Bro, I'm going to this barefoot. I don't even know what compositing even is. Let me search it up. What is composite? A video and a film production technique that combines particular image. So I'm basically becoming a movie director. That's what the I'm doing. There is actually a specific video that I've seen multiple times while I was doing this. It's actually this specific video. Of course, you know, the link if you want to see what it's about, it's gonna be on the bottom. This is almost an hour long. If I can figure this out in less than like a day, this video is gonna come out more sooner than I expected. So you know what? Let me just do this. And so it has come to that time, the time where I actually end up exporting the whole animation. And I'm not gonna lie, it has definitely taken a toll on me on how long I thought this was gonna take. Obviously, I was gonna try to give myself a challenge, like a mappa animator over here trying to do it in 3 days, but I'm just starting out. I don't know what the frick I'm doing. Composing part is definitely gonna give me a while. Like, I just recently just started watching the video, and oh my gosh, it's so much. Do I press this? Oh shoot, no, it's not. Do I press this? How do I do it? I have PTSD opening the app now. And with that, I'm gonna go to my room. I'm already in my room. Last shot, come on. And while I was taking a break, I had this artist's blog, or not blog, but like more like of denial. You see, usually when artists have something that they want to work on so much, but they couldn't get the creativity, they end up going into denial. And I think that's what I've been experiencing in this scene right here. You know, sometimes I wonder, like, should I continue or should I just end it? You can interpret it that way however you want.
If you like, you'll love.
How am I supposed to do this? I'm trying. Oh my gosh, and it has different. Oh my! I was able to do the ending part, which I really genuinely like, but it looks like a beginner would do, which I am a beginner, but still, I can't. It's all the same. Oh, bruh. I'm not gonna yell, but I'm gonna yell. And if you think that was bad, my boy, I was so mad and frustrated that I even went on Fortnite. I barely even play that game anymore.
These shotguns are terrible. We're gonna make guns that are completely incompetent. Like what? It doesn't make any sense.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of gave up on After Effects, but that doesn't mean I'm not gonna learn it one day. And since a lot of people have not watched this part, because I know a lot of people like to skip the end, I just want to say thank you all so much that you have made it this far and you are currently hearing me right now. Just comment down, you know, Jurassic Pork and Love, you know, or something like that, because I'm currently in the development of making my own. You know, just make it something. And I would really much appreciate it if you guys would help me support just by liking the video, subscribing, sharing if you want to. It really would help me out a lot. Without further ado, let's get back to the compositing. Currently not in my recording voice, but let's just hope this works. And while I was actually adding the final touches on this project, I was slowly thinking about it. I'm like, okay, how am I going to draw the background? Because there's no way I'm going to place this dude inside of a house and not be able to draw a background. And so I decided to search up on Google a hallway wall. And when I tell you, all they did was actually show me the freaking hallway. They never show me the wall of a hallway. So I just had to type up a wall and try to look at it in a hallway perspective. Like, can somebody in Google please just tell me, why would you not put pictures of a person taking a picture of a hallway? Google, when you search a hallway wall, I want to see what a hallway wall looks like. You know, just saying wall doesn't sound normal. And so when I finally got the reference on how I wanted it to look, and like this was taking place in the dark, try to make it look beautiful, you know, try to make it my own way. And yeah, and then I put it back into Premiere Pro, and maybe I'll try After Effects. If I do end up putting in After Effects, you're gonna see like a little pop-up screen. Like you're gonna see it on the screen if I did. But if I didn't, well, yeah. And finally, this is the final product. Happy Merry Belated Halloween, and I'll see y'all in the next video in like 3 months. Goodbye. You reading that? Okay, just making sure.
You know what time it is? Disco time!